An Oval Office send-off for Elon Musk. The richest man in the world arrived in Washington, D.C. wielding a chainsaw and promising to slash federal funding. But his tenure as advisor to the Department of Government Efficiency, better known as DOGE, has been marred by missed targets, protests, and legal challenges. Just last night, a U.S. appeals court denied the Trump administration's request to resume mass firings of federal employees. The appeals court wrote that the executive order, quote, far exceeds the president's supervisory powers under the Constitution, end quote. During Musk's farewell, President Trump presented the Tesla CEO with a golden key and said he delivered a colossal change in Washington. Torian Small is at the White House with more. Torian, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dana. Tariffs and jobs are top of mind for President Trump as he returned to a key battleground state on Friday to rally after securing a deal with a foreign company he previously vowed to block.
It's the end of the Elon era for now.
Elon's really not leaving. He's going to be back and forth, I think.
President Donald Trump leaving the door open for his senior advisor Elon Musk on Friday. The Oval Office meeting marking the end of his time as de facto head of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE.
This is not the end of DOGE, but really the beginning. My time as a special government employee necessarily had to end. It was a limited time thing.
Musk's exit comes after he criticized Trump's policies. In an interview airing tomorrow on CBS's Sunday Morning, he says he was disappointed in the president's spending bill that economists say would increase the deficit.
And, it's not like I agree with everything the administration does. So it's like I agree with much of what the administration does, but we have differences of opinion.
Leaving Musk in Washington, President Trump spoke at a rally in Pittsburgh on Friday, touting what he's calling a partnership between U.S. Steel and Japan's Nippon Steel, an arrangement the president had previously opposed last year.
We're here today to celebrate a blockbuster agreement that will ensure this storied American company stays an American company.
He also announced plans to double tariffs on imported steel.
We're going to bring it from 25% to 50%, the tariffs on steel into the United States.
The administration says a 1960s-era law allows the president to unilaterally raise duties on some steel imports, but his power to levy tariffs at will was called into question by a court ruling this week, even though a federal appeals court later reversed that decision.
So this is going to probably be a period of enormous volatility in markets as the markets try to understand where policy is ultimately headed, not just in the United States, but globally.
Now, the businesses suing over the tariffs will have to respond by June 5th, while the Trump administration will have until the 9th. These legal entanglements could be appealed all the way up to the Supreme Court. Dana?
All right, Torian, thank you very much.